Hello guys. Today we are going to be doing a Death Note video on what Death Note character represents each 7 deadly sins. And now guys, I will get back to gaming soon. I just really do like talking about this topic. But without further ado, like, subscribe, and we're going to get into it right now. Now, there is a lot of evidence backing up that Light would be Pride, mainly because of his egotistical ways and how he sets himself above others. We can also see his ego because when he was killing Ray Pember's wife, I forgot her name, but when he was killing her, he literally flat out told her that he was Kira right before, just so he could get the last laugh. And I know some of you are probably like, pride and ego are different things, but they're actually very similar. You could make an argument for him also being greed, mainly because he wants to become the god of the new world and nobody else, and the way he was using Misa to get what he wanted. But I'm going to just keep him as pride, mainly because that's what he shows the most of, in my opinion, and I think I have someone else for greed, which is... Although Nier is often calm and calculating, it's mostly just a mask, and there's things you can see under it, like he represents greed in a more subtle and compelling manner, mainly because of his desire to win over the Kira case. And unlike Mello, who is driven by his need for a validation, Nier's greed manifests in his desire for intellectual dominance and control over the situation. Nier's greed is also rooted by his deep hunger for recognition. He wants to be acknowledged not only for solving the Kira case, but for being the one who outsmarted Light Yagami, the self-proclaimed god of the new world. And I know all that sounds like a script and I'm faking it, because it basically was me and ChatGPT. We had some words, we had a bit of script in together, and yeah, I created like a decent good script out of what it gave me. So yeah, so don't mind that. But that's the reason I think Nier represents greed more than all the others, because he wants validation for... No, not validation. He wants to be the one known for solving the Kira case, and that's why he wants to get Mello out of it, so he, the one and only, can do it himself. And now this one probably sounds like a no-brainer, but we got Ryuk for Gluttony, simply because he likes food, and also I do have another reason as well. The second reason, he only doesn't just crave food, he also craves entertainment and excitement. That's one of the reasons he dropped the Death Note down in the human world, because he was curious and he was bored. He is also willing to cause chaos in the human world just to entertain himself, displaying an insatiable appetite for amusement regardless of the consequences. Now, I think this one suits absolutely perfect, mainly because her desire for light, which plays into a part. She's obsessed with light. Like, honestly, bro, it's kind of crazy. Another thing to back it up is she would also sacrifice her life for him, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, there's not much to explain with this one because it's a pretty obvious one. But yeah. Now, L was between Gluttony and Sloth, but I eventually gave him Sloth simply because the reason, he doesn't approach Sloth in the way the others do in the other sins. Because although he acts like a sloth, he isn't really. He usually uses this persona as a distraction that hides a sharp intellect and tireless work ethic, suggesting Sloth may be just an act. But the actual reason we can give him Sloth is because his lack of effort in things. Even though he does put a lot of effort into his things, it appears that he doesn't put a lot of effort in things. But he can also be seen as unconventional approach to work. We can also note his odd posture, and his love for junk food kind of proves the fact that he is most like Sloth. I mean, you could give him Gluttony, but I'm just going to give him Sloth because I think it suits him a lot more than Gluttony. Now, there are many different ways that Mello does represent Wrath, and one of them ways is his hate towards people like Nier, for example, and that makes him want to solve the case even more, that he knows he's going against Nier on the case. He also has a lot more emotion than all the other masterminds in the show. All of them are like emotionless pretty much, like Nier and L, but Mello's different. He actually has some kind of emotion, and he's very cocky in the sense, you can see when he's like, when Light Yagami's father's like about to kill him, very cocky in the moment. Yeah, he's just a very angry guy in general, because he's all over Nier, bro. He's obsessed with like trying to be better than him, so That's what I'm giving him Wrath over anything else pretty much. Now, this one's a little bit of a hit or miss, depends how you perceive it. But I literally had no other spot for Envy, and I felt like I would give it to like Yagumi's dad the most. I literally forgot his name, bro. But I thought I would give it to him the most because I think of these traits that he has. Now, I think he's very envious because he usually puts his work priorities above his family. And he also, like, he admires Kira in the fact that he has control over people, and he would probably wish he could have that same amount of control over the people as well at the police station. He's probably a bit jealous of Elle taking control of the situation and feels like he wants to do more to help and just feels like he could be a bigger part in all of it. Of course, most of this is what I would like to think, but I think he would be a worthy candidate for this. Now, as we are approaching the end of the video, I did want to give you guys my thanks on supporting me through this like video, bro. And like, you guys supporting this video helps me make more videos like this, and it's just a very overall simple video. So I am thank you to the guys who watched this all the way to the end. You guys, you gotta like and subscribe by now, guys. But anyway, if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll probably see you in my next Death Note video or whatever video I do, but depends. But anyway, I'll catch you lot in a bit.